Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to start a little new series. I'm very excited about it because I think it can be very useful and it is a way that I can show you new and older pieces, but most of all it is for giving you more inspiration for your everyday outfits, trying to make the most of the items that you already have in your wardrobe. One piece, 5 ways, and I think that we have so many choices, we can cover so many classics, pieces that you either already have in your wardrobe, or I feel that is pieces that if you get them, you can get a lot of use out of it. So today we start with grey trousers, which is one of the trousers that I use the most in fall winter, even more than black, and we're gonna build 5 different outfits. I'm gonna go through the details of the pieces that I show you as well. I know you love the fabric composition, how the pieces fit, the sizes, all the best information I can give you about these items, and also different occasions that you can style them for. And finally, I try to pick all pieces of different price points, so there is more affordable pieces, more premium luxury pieces, and that is really truly reflects my everyday personal styles, and these are all outfits that I'm actually wearing in my everyday life. The trousers in questions that I picked for today, they are from Another Stories, grey wool blend trousers, so perfect for winter, wide long leg and a press crease. So I feel that this is the type of trousers that I normally wear the most. They go with heels, they go dress up, they go with sneakers as well. A very good grey trouser staple for your fall winter wardrobe at a very decent price. They are just above 100 euros. Also very important, I have these from last year already, so I wore them the whole winter last year. One of my most worn trousers already for this fall as well, and they are a classic, always present on the Another Stories website, which always shows they are good investment. So with the first look, I start from a very basic look, so pairing the grey trousers with a white button-down shirt. This, for example, for spring could be a white boxy t-shirt. This is the shirt I'm wearing in the try-on. It is a bit of a boxy style. It is from Balzac Paris. I sized up to a size 40. I like when it's like not too tight. But it's still like not a very oversized fit, so I can still fit it under blazers or sweaters. 100% cotton, so another very good basic. And break down the silhouette with a black belt. So my black belt that you're gonna see in all the looks today, it is from Cezanne, black with gold details. And by the way, all the items that you're gonna see in the video, in the cutaway, they're gonna be linked down below in the description box with all the sizes. In case the items are sold out, I always find a very good alternative of the same price point, so you're still gonna be able to buy it if you like it. And then this first look could have very well gone with sneakers. For example, I do have grey Adidas sneakers, but I liked it to make it a bit more chic, so I wore my Totem patent flats. Love them for winter. I have them from last year already, and I made a very basic chic outfit, a little bit more, I don't want to say trendy, but like actual, with the triangle scarf. I have this in brown and grey. This specific one, it is a wool blend with cashmere. It is from Mango. I love this. I got it in brown first and then I got the grey, and they just make your look so chic, and it adds a little bit of a preppy vibe to your outfit, which I always like. And also, first of all, very easy scarf to wear. I do love a big scarf for winter, but sometimes it is a bit on the way. I don't know if you're driving, not extremely comfortable, so I think like these little triangle scarf. They are very chic, very practical as well. You can keep it on if you take off your coat, for example, just as a nice accessories. It can be used the same way also as you wear a silk scarf, but it still keeps you warm, and as you can see in the cutaway, it adds a very nice detail to a very simple basic outfit. And then finally I'm wearing my black Birkin 30 with the look. Outfit number 2, it is a bit more premium because the jacket that I'm wearing, it is a bit on the expensive side. I loved the jacket, is from Rohe. I've seen this jacket already in the spring in white. I saw it in grey and I thought I can wear it so much in the winter now as an outwear, but also it is kind of, you know, mid-weight jacket. Is not super thin, but it's not like a big winter coat, so it's something that I can wear later in the winter under my big coats. As I said, it is kind of on the expensive side. It is just below 800 euros. I got it from my Theresa, so it is a luxury jacket which definitely reflects in the design but also in the material. It is 95% wool and 5% cashmere. It fits so well. I went for my regular size medium, didn't size up. From my experience, luxury brands, they always come true to size, but on the bigger side. When I buy luxury brand, I never really have to size up. That is more for the high street, I feel. And then you have pockets at the front, gorgeous Asian style buttons. I really like to wear this button up, like not open, because it really shows the true design of the jacket. And in terms of styling, I kept my white shirt underneath, button up. I like to have a little bit the white detail peeking. It can also be like a white long sleeve t-shirt, for example, but I kept my shirt, makes it a bit more elegant. Could have kept the same shoes but swapped them for black Chanel slingbacks. The jacket is already quite statement, so I didn't want to wear it with patent shoes. I felt like the black slingback Chanel were less out there. And then I wore a smaller bag, my Totem tea bag, which is a bag that I wear so much day and night. So this is an outfit that I could definitely take to dinner as well, because it is not like super evening, but I think it's quite nice and elegant. One thing that I want to add about these specific trousers, I really like the length, because as much as I love really long trousers, and I think it's because I'm tall, so for me it is always really difficult to find really long floor length trousers. I think it is always the challenge of tall people, so when I find a pair I'm super excited. But when it comes to fall winter, as much as I love them, they kind of not very practical because it rains a lot and then they would get wet. So I like a length that it is perfect for like flat shoes. I can still wear flat, but they don't touch the floor. And then kitten heels. It's not a pair of trousers that I would wear with like really high heels, because I don't like when the whole heel is showing, but they work really well with kitten heel, and it's kind of my style. I always wear like flats or kitten heels. So if you, like me, don't wear a lot of like high heels, like I mean like a 10, I think these work perfectly. Outfit number 3, I styled the grey trousers with the grey shirt, and this is a type of look that I would wear, let's say, if I was working in an office, definitely. And look, I spent the whole winter last year looking for a very good grey shirt, and I have to say that I couldn't really find the perfect one, but I succeeded this winter. This is from Another Stories. It is a 100% merino wool shirt, tapered shirt. So it is such a nice shape because you can wear it outside in a bit more cool, casual way, but you can also tuck it in, and it is a beautiful shape. The way they also styled it on the Another Stories website, also really nice. I think maybe for like later in the winter with a very thin turtleneck underneath and then leaving the buttons open, but I feel like it's not really so cold now for such a layering. It will come, so I wore it just with the bra underneath, and it is such a nice shirt, very well made. Loved the fact that it's 100% merino wool, and then you have this big stuff detail. You can also like unfold it, but I wear it folded and it fits perfectly. I went for my regular size medium. A bit on a pricey side for a shirt, but it is totally justified by the material and all the details in it. 149 euros, still below 200 euros, and I think it is such a chic piece that I will wear a lot in the winter. And then I finished the look with heels. Wore like mango kitten heel. Love these shoes. I bought them just before going to Paris Fashion Week. I walked a lot in these in Paris. They definitely kind of a comfortable heel. And then I love the deep V at the front. I wear it with like very thin tights for winter. And then is the kitten heel, but it is a kind of a thick kitten heel. So I think maybe that's why it kind of gives you support, and it is not so hard to walk in it. And as I said, I wear it with tights. Also I will wear them with contrasting tights later. I really like grey tights as well, burgundy tights, so you can actually show the details more. But the way I wore them today, it was like really thin black tights. And then to keep the tonal look, I wore my demier bag. Outfit number 4, I wanted to show also how these grey trousers fit with black, because I think that it is, of course, grey and black, a very popular combination, like that everyone wears in fall winter. So I kept the same kitten heel shoe, but I changed the top and I did a bit of a layering. So I found these tops in another stories, and this is already the second one I got. It is a perfect layering piece. It is a very thin merino wool with a round neck, perfect for layer, with very nice long sleeve, very tight, or in a taupe neutral color as well. Wearing my regular size medium. This is a piece that needs to be like quite, you know, tight, close to your skin, so I wouldn't size up, so I went for my regular size. And then on top I'm wearing this beautiful Another Stories jacket, cocoon shape, really like, and then a shawl neck. It is a very chic jacket. I think it's the cocoon shape and the neck that makes it so chic, at a very good price. 80% wool, so very good material for like a high street brand, for 149 euros. Excellent material and the price point. You have pockets, double button, and what it makes it so chic, I think it is the collar. It always stays up. They styled it on the website also with like a white shirt underneath, and contrast looks really nice. I will wear it in that way as well, but today I wanted to match it with black, so this is the combination I went for. And I love the fit as well. I sized up for to a size 40, so I would normally wear a size 38 in Another Stories, but I sized up to 40 because I really wanted to have the detail of the exaggerated sleeves. And this is a jacket that even if you wear it with jeans, it immediately lifts up your look. And finally, the fifth and last look of the day, I paired the trousers with a grey top. I love this top. It is also from Another Stories. You have like a little keyhole with a little button, and I love these little layering pieces for winter. I wear them so much, and what I love about this top, it is of course the contrasting color, brown burgundy, so I think it just elevates a very simple wool top. And then I wanted to show you the grey trousers also with a lighter color, and I chose this coat. It is a beautiful white coat from Mango. It is from their premium selection, and I love white long coat, and I think like grey looks so good with lighter colors. It just like lighten up the whole outfit. And I also wanted to show you how the trousers looks really good also with like a long coat, so you know, just to show you different lengths of tops. What I love about this coat, it is the funnel neckline. I like to wear it like all buckle up. I think it looks very chic. You have pockets, nice long length, and I really also love this contrast buttons on it. And then for a more winter styling, since we were doing the coat in this look, I wore pointy kitten heel boots. This is the type of boots I wear basically every day in the winter, and I wanted to show you that the trousers really looks good with this type of winter boots as well. I wore my Demelier suede bag. These are the 5 looks. I hope you found some very nice inspiration for your looks with grey trousers. And what I like to show you in these videos as well, if we think in general of like everyday easy trousers, we tend to think of like black trousers, which of course it is something that we all have and wear a lot. But I just wanted to show you that grey, it is such a good option to black, and it is definitely very easy to style, very chic. I like them with a lot of different pair of shoes, starting from sneakers up to kitten heels, so they cover all kind of occasions, from like casual to office to evening as well. I hope the video was helpful. As I said, you're gonna find all the links down below in the description box. Let me know if you like this format, and we can do it with so many items. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing to my channel, and if you have any question, leave it down in the description box, and I will see you next week with the next video. Bye!